Sports Card Army, welcome back. Today we've got such a great video here for you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming back. Today we're doing the action-packed 1990 rookie update set here, this series. So these came out in 1989. These are some of my most favorite cards to collect growing up as a kid and still to this day. So 1989, they had a good run all the way up to about 94. The company actually made cards till about 2001. I believe, or 2000, and then they went out. And this was High Pro Marketing, Fort Lee, Virginia. And you can see right here, High Pro Marketing. Now here it says Raymond Drive, Northbrook, Illinois. So that was one of their hubs, but they originated out of Fort Lee, New Jersey. I think I said Virginia, but it's New Jersey, Fort Lee, New Jersey. And I have done a lot of research and I've just not been able to find like who the actual owners were, any other affiliations with companies or anything else over the years. But as far as these cards go, these are some of my favorite cards. So look at this. You got first round drafts, top rated rookies, pro action photos, high profile sculpted cards. Now, if you're not familiar with these, you're in for a real treat today. So these things had these big gold borders, and they were like 3D cards where the players like popped out on you. And I'm telling you, as a kid, man, these were some of my most favorite, coveted cards, and still are to this day. They didn't really take off in the card world, the collector's world, because they had rounded corners. And of course, with collectors, resellers, you know, when you went to grading, you know, the rounded corners obviously makes most minds, card collectors' minds blow up or whatever. They just wasn't, it wasn't, you know, a favorite among collectors. So, but I mean, hey, how innovative was it really? Like, you don't have to worry about the corners fraying. You could throw them in your shoebox like in the old days, and you could pull them out, and the card would still be great. Maybe you'd have some surface, but you didn't have to worry about those corners. The corners were still going to be good because they were already rounded. And then another thing that I got to talk about, how they were ahead of their time, is, you know, the whole 3D part of it, where the cards can be like action cards. Obviously, the action pack. They did something else. So the cards were kind of like a dubbed high-profile company at the time. And let's see here. I'm trying to go down my list of things I want to make sure that I hit on. But, you know, the cards we're going to look for in this series of this set, you know, you've got Joe Montana, you've got Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, John Elway. And then the ones we're really after in this rookie update set is the Emmitt Smith rookie card, the Shannon Sharpe rookie card. Emmitt Smith drafted number 17 after being traded up with the Steelers. You know, as we know, so we're going to get into this as I keep talking here. So as we know that the rest is history with Emmitt Smith. So hang on one second. Sorry about that. Okay, so the rest is history with Emmitt Smith. You know, all-time rushing leader, 18,355 yards. Shannon Sharpe, 7th round draft pick, 119, 192, so 119 second round. 192nd, there we go, round, 7th round pick. Another one is Cortez Kennedy's rookie card, Leroy Butler. Who else? Junior Seau, another big one, unfortunately no longer with us. Now this box is a little beat up, so I'm a little concerned how some of these are going to come out of here. If you pulled any of these packs, if you went to the store and you've seen these, they were flipped open just like this. A lot of times they would have the Jerry Rice on here. This one has Blair Thomas. And then they were in these really, I don't know, dull packs. I mean, it's not super flashy, especially for the type of card that you would get out of here. So, but it is what it is. So moving on here with the cool things in this series of these cards is one other thing that they did that nobody else did to this day is they basically, and I'm not exactly sure why they did it. You know, it comes in some of that research that they're just I haven't been able to come up with. But they had Jim Plunkett, and on these random cards there was very few of them in there, but there was in there. They had the back of the card had Braille on it. So basically, they did blind awareness in these series of cards. High pro marketing. I mean, really knocked it out of the park being innovative with their cards. So Jim Plunkett, I don't know if we'll find him in this series. I think it's in the other boxes, but you never know. But he was a two-time Super Bowl winner. His parents were both blind, and which is a crazy feat in its own. You know, good for them. Bless their hearts. Bless everything they did, and everything that Jim did for the sport. And so high pro marketing in these action-packed cards had Braille on the back of select cards. And one of those cards happened to be Jim Plunkett. I think he was the first one to have it in the 1990 series. And then the 91 series, they added more Braille cards, which I have, because I have a complete set of the 1991. The Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders, there's a Deion Sanders, there's a Bo Jackson. They all have Braille in the back of their cards. They were a special card in that series. So it'd be like, you know, the hit out of the pack to get the Braille card, which is just super cool. So here you go. You got Bernard Clark rookie card, and it had the little R, little helmet, which is super cool. I mean, look at how awesome these are. I don't know if you can see that, but the card, you know, is 3D sculpted on there. Just super awesome. So if you're not familiar with these, if you ever get a chance to buy some, man, pick them up and just, you know, just add them in the collection. Andre Rison, super cool. Peter Tom Willis, rookie card right there. Now I will tell you, I got to be extremely careful because they are prone to sticking to one another, especially these older ones that are unopened. Harold Green, Tim McKyer, and Tim Rosenbach. So let's see here. You know, you had the nice big, like I said earlier, the nice big colorful picture and action pack. Some of these packs were gold and not this red. I think the regular series, the packs are gold, and on this rookie update series, the packs are red. Foil wrapper, you know, red foil wrapper. There was an exclusive collector's hotline to call for up-to-date information on the sports card and hobby investments, which is, yeah, right there, which nobody does. Look at that, exclusive sports card hotline, 1-900. You know, I'm going to call that and see if it's even open anymore. Obviously, it probably isn't, but call often, $1 for the first time, 50 cents for each additional minute. Those were the good old days when they charged you the phone call, calling cards. You know, now our phone calls are just wrapped up in our plan that we pay for. Scott Mitchell rookie card, very nice. Anthony Robinson. Again, Sports Card Army, appreciate you for tuning in. There you go, Leroy Butler rookie card. That's one we're looking for right there. That was off my list that I'd said earlier. Very nice, very nice. So again, we're looking for, as far as the rookies, we're looking for the Emmitt Smith, Shannon Sharpe, Cortez Kennedy, Leroy Butler, Junior Seau. Super awesome. Loved it. Alton Montgomery. Now, there's not too many rookies in the regular series. Rob Moore, you got to get this rookie update series. Rodney Hamilton. So, how stoked was I when I came across this box of unopened action packs? Again, some of my most favorite coveted cards of all time have come from this series. They still really haven't taken off. You know, it was. I feel like we're a very small, select group of people that like these. Another Scott Mitchell. Another Anthony Johnson. Look at this. See the rounded corners? I mean, you don't got to worry about them. I mean, these cards are thick, too. They're stout. So, seriously, shoebox. You could throw them in a shoebox. You know, how many times have we dug cards out that we got thrown in a shoebox somewhere in a big box, and you found, you know, some awesome Hall of Fame in there, and the card corners were all messed up, and you're like, well, shit the bed. These, you didn't have to worry about that. Here's another Leroy Butler. Very nice. Another Alton. Another Rob Moore. Another Rob D. Hamilton. Well, those were the exact same cards back to back in packs right on top of each other. So those didn't get shuffled in there very good. But yeah, I mean, the early 90s, you gotta love this stuff. Got to love it. Yeah, and of course, Junior Seau. Oh, man, I hope we find his in here. You know, he had a glorious career. I'm not sure a lot of people, you know him, you know, his entire career because, like, he was a Charger forever. But he actually played 3 years in the Dolphins and then 4 years with the New England and retired at age 40. Lamar Latham. And then, of course, he ended up passing away. And there we go. The man right there. The myth, the man, the legend. Junior Seau, rookie. Awesome. Hell yes. Love it. This is why we do this, guys. Sports Card Army. The army of sports cards. Bringing it to you. Love it. Junior Seau. Now see, I know a lot of grading companies don't know how to grade these. Okay? Because of the rounded corners. You know, this one is a little more... it's not symmetrical like the rest of them. So these are a little tough to grade because of the corners. Really, they should just not even base a grade on the corners. Because you can do centering, surface, you know. And grade them that way and just like, let's just leave the corners out of it. Junior Seau. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Love it, love it, love it, you know. You can, you know, grade the edges. Just grade the other three. Edges, surface, and centering. You know, like, let's leave the corners out of it. So, Jim McMahon, another old legend there. Yeah, see right here, the edging. You could grade this. This wouldn't be a very good grader. This one's got some lines in it as well. But that Junior Seau looks amazing. So's those Leroy Butlers. Fred Barnett. Heck yeah. Kurt Warner. Oh, yeah, we got another card stuck to it. Being Emmett Smith. Emmett Smith. Alexander Wright. Man, look at those cards. Love this stuff. You know, back to the Jim Plunkett, you know, the guy was just so unique. And his cards being issued through the factory set randomly, wax packed insert basically. And the back of the card is Braille. So, like I said, they were trying to bring, you know, the blind awareness. And I mean, how cool and how thoughtful. Blair Thomas. So see, what's interesting is here's the Blair Thomas rookie card. Okay? But in the pack, their Blair Thomas rookie card looks different. So is there two in this series? I don't know. That's something maybe we'll find out. But very interesting. You know, was that another picture they took prior to printing out the set and then they changed it throughout the print process? You know, our final Randall Cunningham. We got a Mike Fox rookie card, but yeah, Randall Cunningham. Another all-time great right there. One of my favorites. Now, Randall Cunningham was probably, I don't know, one of the most untalked about quarterbacks because he really was the one to start the era of the rushing quarterback. I mean, before the Michael Vick, before, you know, Justin Fields, all that stuff. Randall Cunningham, if you go back in the day of rushing quarterbacks, this was the guy. He was the man that started it all for rushing. I'd have to go back and look the actual specifics. But he was just nuts when it come to rushing the football. I mean, he was such a threat. Such an active, well, action-packed player, honestly. So it just suits him. It suits him that he's in this set. Because he was action-packed. Another Lamar. Another Junior Seau. Gosh, people, you don't even know how excited I am. And how much I love these cards, these action-packed cards. All these are going to be sent in to get graded. See, we've got a little edging right here. Honestly, I can probably fix that, touch that up. Card will probably get a 7 or an 8. Don't care. It's going to get graded. You know, may do this AGA and just include that in my PC, and then in the nicer one, get it graded CSG or CGC, and then we'll put it in the lineup of cards I sell at the card shows. So Fred Barnett, Kurt Warner, another great, Alexander Wright. Have to move these over. So the thing about these cards, because they're so thick, you can't make very tall stacks. They don't stand up. They want to lean one direction, usually typically to the right. Now there's also some other chase cards in here, and valuable cards. Is there are some white photoless errors throughout this series. They're like a prototype sample that's basically, it's a version, a flat version. It's not a 3D version. You know, like you've seen some of those print type cards that they use to print the rest of them off of. The Andre Rison, Peter Tom Willis. And some of those got mixed in with these series sets, Harold Green, and those are very valuable if you can find one. So who knows? We may come across one of those here in a minute, which would be awesome. But yeah, they had they got to make their flat version, their template card, basically. It's their template. Somehow the template cards, the flat version template prototype, before the card got to the raising or rising process, got inserted in some of these. So, those are an error card that's to look for. Eric Davis. There it is. Shannon Sharpe. And that card looks beautiful. Oh my God. Oh, Shay. Wonderful. So we've gotten Shannon Sharpe off our list, Leroy Butler, Junior Seau. We just need a Cortez Kennedy and an Emmett Smith to complete the rookie lineup that I'm after here today. Gary Anderson, Terry Wooden, and there it is, Cortez Kennedy. One of the big men right there. Mississippi and Miami College. Defensive tackle. 6'3", 293. Heck yeah. We are booming, baby. So as we know, the action pack probably isn't on everybody's high priority lists of great sets. But come on, man. The revolutionary design, the ingenuity, it's just, I mean, you can't go wrong. And then the simple fact that, the blind awareness and the coolness of the Jim Plunkett card and the braille on the back of them. Tony Bennett. I mean, come on. Like, honestly, like, these cards should be more sought after than they are. So there's Jeff George. Richard Webb. Another great tackle. I was going to say defensive tackle. Now, Jeff George was probably one of the biggest flop houses there was in the NFL draft. I mean, pick number 1 and didn't do jack with his career. I mean, just terrible. Terrible. And he was one of those players that, like, I feel like haunted me. At the time, I was like, oh my gosh, because, like, I'm telling you, I had so many Jeff George rookie cards in every series and every pack. I'd get a bunch of him, and I'm like, oh man, I've scored it. I'm rich. And then, I should have sold every single one of his cards the minute I unopened them. Because a few short years later, nothing, just off the rails, went nowhere, did nothing, and was terrible, absolutely terrible. So, thanks for nothing, Jeff George. Don't quite remember who saw greatness in you, but they were mistaken. So yeah, the star power, in this series, again, Emmitt Smith, Shannon Sharpe, Leroy Butler, Junior Seau, Cortez Kennedy, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders. Now, Barry Sanders did not have a rookie card in this series. He came out in 1989 as a rookie, and this first year of this set come out in 1989, but they did not have Barry Sanders in there. They didn't bring him out until 1990, so technically his rookie card would be in this, but it's not going to have the R on it. Another Blair Thomas, but it would be his rookie card for this series, for this set. Another Randall, Mike Fox. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. If you do, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a little subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you out there. Always trying to improve and just, keep up with the hobby. There's always so much going on. From grading to company status of different graders to, Fanatics buying out Panini, or not buying out Panini, but buying the rights. So now Panini is, who knows what's going to happen with them. I don't feel like they're going to be the same company they were. Fred Washington. Again, I really like these old school cards. Guys, I really do. I know there's a lot of hobbyists out there that like the newer stuff, and rightfully so. But I'm just so old school. I like this old school stuff. Unopened boxes is where it's at for me, guys. Just like this. Here's another Shannon Sharpe. I mean, this is timeless. This card, the centering is great. Again, I don't account for the corners. The surface looks good. There's no print lines. If you guys don't have these cards, man, pick some up. Now, here's something I do not understand. There's always a mark on the back. That's one thing I've never understood why it's actually there. It's really tough to find any good information on these cards. As far as, like, why they did some of the stuff they did. And I still, to this day, have yet to be able to find out who the the actual founders of the company were. You know, why did they get in the cards in the first place? I don't know. I'm going to keep researching that, though. One of these days, maybe we'll uncover that or unearth that. Another Gary Anderson, Terry Wooden, another Cortez Kennedy. Very careful when you peel these babies off. Oh, man. I don't know if you guys can see that in the background, but another Junior Seau. Nice. Very nice. Labeled the Lawrence Taylor of college football. Rightfully so. Let's see here. Fred Barnett, Alex Wright. Now, Junior Seau, like I said, retired, 40 years old from the NFL, had a great career, linebacker, and like I said, he's basically mostly with the San Diego Chargers. They did the 3 years with the Dolphins and the 4 years with New England, but 6-time first team All-Pro, 12-time Pro Bowl selection, was named the NFL 1990s All-Decade Team, and then May 2nd of 2012, at the age of 43, he passed away. Absolutely insane. Okay? Look at that action photo. The rage. You can see it. Love these cards, guys. Anthony Smith. A couple of big hosses right there going at it. Now, Andre Ware. That was another big bust. Gosh, same thing. Had a bunch of his cards. Reggie Cobb. So here's this Andre Ware. We'll get to the Andre Ware story here in a minute, along with Jeff George's. So Andre Ware, another big bust. Now Junior Seau. It's a very sad story, but he committed suicide by shooting himself in the chest. He had a chronic, traumatic, and I can never pronounce the last word correctly, but it's CTE, so chronic, traumatic encephalopathy. It's basically what it is. It's a brain disease. And so look at this. This here, that's one of those print error cards that I was talking about earlier. Very nice. It's not the full white that we like to find, but it is the faded. And we will go ahead and set that off to the side. So, I don't know, you know, with another Andre Rison, that disease makes you do stuff beyond your control, more or less. So, you know, it's a bad deal, but that was the life of Junior Seau. You know, which is caused, from studies, it's caused by repeated head injuries. You know, the nerves in the brain, degeneration, you know, gets worse over time. So he was either in a lot of pain or just was unconsciously aware of his actions. I don't know. Sad story either way, but I know that's something that they monitor football players for more regularly now. Piercy Snow, I am going to sleeve that one up because I'm a KC fan, have been my entire life. Hometown Red Kingdom crowd favorite right here. Billy Joe Tolliver. Chris Callaway. Come on, Emmitt Smith. Come out of there. Johnny Johnson. Will we find an Emmitt Smith? I believe that we will. I do. There's an Emmitt Smith in here somewhere. There is an Emmitt Smith in here somewhere. Hopefully more than one. So, Junior Seau, again, rest in peace, buddy. You know, you fought the good fight. You brought us lots of great action. One of the greats, an untimely death. So there's a Harold Green that's not faded, like that other one. Billy Joe Tolliver. Another Andre Rison. Plenty of him in here. And him. So let's see here. Got Ray Agnew, Alonzo Highsmith. Got these stick together. So we got Tony Jones, Ricky Bobby. Yeah, it's not Ricky Bobby. Anthony Thomas, Calvin Williams. But yeah, so like I said, back to the Jeff George. You know, he's one of the biggest 50th quarterback busts of NFL history, along with that Andre Ware. Got a lot of that Bernard King. Maximilian here. Let's see, Dennis Brown. Again, Sports Card Army. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate all the support. You know, thumbs up, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your cousins, tell your neighbors. Veteran owned and operated here. We hit the card shows up. We do this. We got the Facebook page. Stuff's always for sale. Trying to bring information to the community. Keep people from getting scammed. We're always doing research studies, and hopefully I can use all my experience to help at least one person. Even if I help one person from wasting their money on buying a fake Michael Jordan rookie, fake Tom Brady's, giving information on how to get your cards graded. That's what I'm here for, guys. You know, hit me up, leave me a comment, ask me questions. I'll be glad to, do the best I can to answer them. We're getting halfway through this box here of the Action Pack 1990 Football Update Series. There's another Randall Cunningham. Hang on a second. Let's see here. Randall. Here's one thing I want to look up here for you guys real quick is Randall Cunningham's rushing yard stats. So let's see. He's 61 years old to this day. Randall Cunningham was with the Eagles for his first 11 seasons. He retired after the 1995 season, but returned a year later to join the Vikings. And in 1998, he enjoyed the strongest season of his career and helped the team set the NFL record for the most regular season points scored en route to the 1998 championship game appearance. Now, Randall Cunningham went on to lose his starting position during the 1990 season due to a performance decline and was released afterwards. In the final 2 seasons, he held back up role with the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Upon retiring a second and final time, Cunningham became the ordained Protestant minister and served as a team chaplain for the Las Vegas Raiders from 2020 to 2022. Interesting. There's another Andre Ware, big Flophouse guy right there, and Reggie Cobb. Yep, Flophouse. Faya Whale. Wages lost. So let's see here. Cunningham was a second-round pick, first quarterback selection in the 1985 draft. Dexter Carter. Man, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Bringing this to you guys is making my day each and every time I do a video. I just hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys stay tuned and you subscribe just so you keep up with new videos I bring out, new content, new information. You know, I don't do videos every day. I don't do them every week. I always got a lot of other stuff going on. And when I do a video, I want to try to bring, you know, something worthwhile, and you know, make each and every one of them count. The main thing is we're always having fun. Always having fun. And hopefully I'm bringing you guys stuff that you have never seen before. Daryl Thompson. Another Richard Webb. Speak of the devil, Jeff George. Flop. 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 Big time bust. Big time bust. So let's see here. Back to Randall Cunningham. He finished his career with 4,229 passing attempts, 2,429 passing completions, 56.6 completion percentage, 207 touchdowns with 134 interceptions. He had 29,979 passing yards. Calvin Williams. 81.5 passer rating. And then here's the big statistic here. He had 4,928 rushing yards and 35 rushing touchdowns. The guy had some wheels on him. It's unfortunate he never came out with a bowl victory. Another Dan Marino story. But nonetheless, one of the greats. One of the all-time greats. Randall Cunningham. Come on. Emmett Smith. There's another Piercy Snow. Davy Boy. Come on. Emmett Smith, Emmett Smith, Emmett Smith. Pick up the pace here. Pick up the pace. Another Shannon Sharpe. That'll do. Leroy Horde. Barry Foster. We'll sleeve that one up. I get a request for Barry Foster once in a great while, so this will go to somebody's Barry Foster collection. There's some Barry Foster groupies out there. Eric Green. Ron Cox. No Tom Hudson. LSU. Let's see here. So now, the Shannon Sharpe rookie card was his first rookie card, officially licensed rookie card, in a Beckett BGS or BGC in a 9.5, sold for $2,000. There is one online right now, Andre Collins, and there it is, guys. That's what I'm looking for. Was the Shannon Sharpe and the Emmett Smith. Oh my gosh, yes. Very careful here. Let's see, we got a Mark Carrier card. Rookie. Another great player. Very careful here. Man, this one's really stuck. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. There we go. You can buy the Shannon Sharpe rookie card for like $20 raw. There are some like PSA 9s on there for $45. Man. Beautiful. All-time rushing leader. Isn't that sweet? Look at that, guys. Look at that. He's coming out at you. Boom! Sports card army all day, people. Hell yeah. Love it. Hope you guys love it too. Hope you guys love it too. We're almost done here. Still got several packs. We got the one we were after. We got all the ones we were after. There's some of them Shannon Sharpes. Yeah, like a PSA 9, $45. Like I said, you can buy his card raw for $18, $20. Let's see here. Trying to find what a PSA 10 or a BGS 10 goes for, or has gone for. I'm going to sleeve this one up. I've got a big following for New Orleans Saints, and somebody will get this for their collection. I sell actually a lot of this Turnbull. I don't know, there's a lot of people like the old Turnbull. Another great. Not finding what I'm looking for here. Pat Terrell. Chris Chandler. Chris Warner. A PSA 8, 25 bucks. I think the 10s, well, I mean, obviously a 10 should be hard to get, but the 10s are extremely hard to get in these. Just because, like I said, PSA, Beckett, it's tough to, you know, it's hard to grade the corners on these. Because of the roundedness. But because of the way they're cut, the prints. So if you get you a 10, I mean, you're looking at some nice paydays. Some nice paydays. I'm trying to find, kind of multitasking here. Maybe I'll look up Emmitt Smith here in a second. But you just don't see too many of them. Don't see too many of them. We got several of them here today. Some of them are going to be put into circulation once I get them back from grading. And we'll see. I'll do an update video of what they came back as. I'm going to start making some more videos of cards that I've prepped for grading before and after. And start putting them on here. I've already got some of those on the Facebook site. If you want to go check me out there, Sports Card Army. Another Piercy Snow. So let's see here. Emmitt Smith. Okay, so the Emmitt Smith rookies. Let's go down the list here. PSA 7, 17 bucks. PSA 9, 35. 35. Looking for a PSA 10. Looking for a PSA 10. I mean, a Beckett 9 went for 56 bucks. Got Pat Terrell. Now that card, see, I was afraid of that, guys. This box was awfully beat up. And these cards are all damaged. So, as far as beat up as this box was, if this is the only cards I got damaged, I'll be impressed and I'll be extremely happy. But it's a shame because I'm afraid to find out what's in here. I really am. Honestly, I hope nobody, because these cards are they're just mangled. They'll make a nice cup holder card editions. Shame. Barry Foster. You know, Barry Foster didn't turn out too bad. They're green. A couple of those just got pummeled. Alrighty. You can buy the raw Emmitt Smith for 20 bucks, 15 bucks. However, June the 3rd of this year, an Emmitt Smith rookie card, action pack, sold for $130. That's crazy. Because then June the 3rd, another one sold for $7. That 10 is just tough to find. There you go. Look at that. Another Emmett. I think he got a little damage. He's one that got a little damage. His card, these cards are slid down. So I don't think it's damage. I think it's from the actual packaging. He's got a little bit of a mark up there. But nonetheless, Emmitt Smith rookie card. So for all those Emmitt Smith fans out there, another great PC edition. Another Mark Carrier. It's a great shot of Mark Carrier. And this is just a cool card. Back right there, Carrier, number 20. Let's see here. Now, they did something I don't particularly like. Because in the 1991 Action Pack, they put another Emmitt Smith card out with rookie on it, but it actually, you know, the cards have a little thing here. It says Action Packed across, you know, big, bold, broad writing. Because that's not, with a good Barry Foster, that's not his true rookie card. That Action Packed 1990 set that we're opening today is his rookie card. Ron Cox. All right, last pack here, people. Again, Sports Card Army, appreciate it. Hopefully you like what I'm doing here. And if so, hit me, give me the thumbs up just so I know you're out there. Leave me a comment. Another Ronaldo Turnbull. Pat. Let's see here. Last pack, guys. Last pack of the Action Packed 1990 Rookie Update Series. And there you have it. So let's take a look. What do we get? We got the Emmitt Smith, Seau. But these over here, just because those are going to people's PC, they go good at car shows. Emmitt Smith again, knocking it out of the park. Barry Foster goes over here. The Shannon Sharpe. Another Seau. The Randall Cunninghams. Seau. And then we've got the error card of the Harold Green. Junior Seau. Cortez Kennedy. The other Shannon Sharpe. The Randall Cunningham. Cortez Kennedy. Shannon Sharpe. The other Junior Seau. Randall Cunningham. Junior Seau. And the two Leroy Butlers. So there you have it. We got 3 Shannon Sharpes, 2 Emmitt Smiths, multiple Randalls, 1, 2, 3 Juniors, 3 Cortez, 3 Cortez Kennedys, 3 Junior Seaus, 2 Leroy Butlers. There it is. Thanks for joining in. Sports Card Army, 1990 Action Packed. Have a good one. Till next time, stay frosty.